Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, Crendor, and welcome back to Crendor Talks in front of a shitty green screen. Today, I want to be talking about WoW expansions, mainly because we're getting close to another one. We got the Shadowlands pre-patch, and it's going to be coming pretty soon. It's on the PTR right now, and it made me think about the start of an expansion, right? And I've made some videos on, like, my favorite WoW expansions, some other stuff related to it. But today I wanted to talk about a specific thing, and that is my favorite expansion launch. And hear me out. This is why. Because when an expansion launches, nobody really knows anything yet, right? Like, when Draenor launched, people were like, dude, garrisons, that's kind of neat. This is pretty cool. And then as it progressed over the weeks, you were kind of like, oh, this is not as cool. So, I'm curious to see, what was your favorite expansion launch? It doesn't have to be your favorite expansion. It could be your least favorite expansion, but was it your favorite expansion launch? So, I'm going to go through kind of what I remember from every expansion's launch. So, first would be Burning Crusade, and all I remember from Burning Crusade was I had to go to school the next day. I was a sophomore in high school, and I had to go to school, and I was like, this sucks, dude. So, I had to watch as everybody was, like, playing at midnight, and they're like, dude, you know, the portal's open, and I'm like, I can't wait to play tomorrow. I had to go to GameStop to pick it up. Man, GameStop. And then, I actually got to play the next day, and it was great, you know, going to Hellfire Peninsula, playing with a couple of my friends, and, you know, it was an alright time. Was it my favorite? I don't think so, but it was alright. I enjoyed Burning Crusade's launch, but definitely not my favorite. Plus, I was still in high school, and that sucked. Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King was a weird one, because Wrath of the Lich King, I got the game. I was in community college at the time, so I went to class. Then I went and picked the game up. I don't even know where I bought it. I don't think it was GameStop. I'm pretty sure it wasn't GameStop, but it might have been like Best Buy. It was somewhere, because I got the physical copy. And then I went home, and I got Subway along the way, and I ate my sub as I went into the Howling Fjord. And I honestly don't even remember playing with anyone at the time. I don't even know if I was playing with, like, any of my friends at the time, or if they were busy or whatever, but I was like, dude, World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, let's go. And I think I was just playing by myself. But that's, like, the only memory I have, so, like, I'm like, alright, I guess that launch was alright as well. I mean, I had to eat Subway, which is good or bad, depending on how you think of it. And then, next was Cataclysm, and Cataclysm was interesting because I don't actually remember the actual launch of Cataclysm. I remember the beta of Cataclysm, and I remember this was kind of my in-between period of, like, transitioning from YouTube to, like, full-time. I was like part-time YouTube, and then I went full-time YouTube. So I remember more of the Cataclysm beta instead of the actual launch. And so I can't even rank Cataclysm. I'm not even gonna lie, I have no memory of the actual Cataclysm launch day. When was the launch day? WoW Cataclysm launch date. December 7th? It launched in December? Could have fooled me. I was like, maybe it was like September, I think? Wow. So yeah, that's Cataclysm probably gonna rank last on the actual expansion tiers and the actual launch memories. But Mist of Pandaria, I actually have very fond memories of, because I remember I played the beta with Jesse, and then me and Jesse played launch day, and it was just fun, you know. We just chilled, live stream, did all the quests in Pandaria, or a good chunk of it. We just played for like 12 hours. So that was really fun. So I would rank that higher up. Then, let's see, after that would be Draenor. And Honestly, Draenor, I enjoyed. Oh wait, hold on. Time out. Never mind. I remember the people trying to build their garrisons, and there were so many people, and the servers were just shitting themselves. It was like, there was like, click the flag, and everybody was like spam clicking the flag, and it was like, go kill the, whatever they're called, the giant like ogre dudes, walk like that. I can't remember. But like, you had to go around and find them, and everybody was killing them, and then everybody was just doing the same quest to get their garrison, so some people were getting their garrison fast, some people weren't getting their garrison, and you had to get your garrison to progress. So that was awful. But once you got past that part, it was alright. But, man, I forgot all about that. Alright, so Draenor also plummeting on the scale. That was just... I forgot all about that, man. That was awful. Then we had Legion. Legion, I believe I also streamed. What's the first zone you go to in Legion? Legion... WoW Legion zones. Was that where you can go just pick whatever zone you wanted to go to? I think that might have been when they started doing that formula. I think it was. Yeah, there's Stormheim, High Mountain, Val'sharah, Azuna, Broken Shore, Suramar. Yeah. So you could like pick which ones you wanted to go to, and then you went that. So I think I did stream that as well. I don't know if I streamed it with Jesse. I think I did. I remember going to... I don't know which one I went to first. Honestly, I don't remember much of Legion either. I remember playing it. A lot of these get mixed in with, like, my beta memories. You know what I mean? Like, playing the beta and leveling through that. But still better than Draenor and Cataclysm. All right? We're still doing better. And then BFA, which is still pretty vivid in my memories. And here's the thing. I actually enjoyed BFA a lot at launch, and I think a lot of people enjoyed it at launch. I remember looking on Twitter, looking on the internet all over, and people were like, dude, this BFA expansion seems really fun. And everybody loved it. Like, everybody was like, dude, this is actually really cool. Like, you know, your level, I think it was the same. You picked where you wanted to go. And this wasn't even on launch day, but I remember farming the hyena mount, which is why I threw it back here. And that's one of my favorite memories, was farming that hyena mount for like 20 hours, even though, you know, at the time it was a terrible memory, but I thought it was fun. And, you know, going through all the storylines, and there was, what was the Horde place? Let's see. Yeah, because there's like Storm Song. Oh yeah, Zandalar, the whole Zandalar thing. All right, you know, raising up your dinosaur. I was having a great time leveling. Like, I actually enjoyed BFA a lot. I was recommending it to people. I made videos here being like, guys, BFA is amazing. And then, you know, you reach the end game. And that's that. So, overall, taking a look at all the... But then again, and I didn't even include Classic WoW. Honestly, Classic WoW might be one of my favorites, just because I know I was like, you wait in a queue for 10 hours. Literally 10 hours. But I think I enjoyed Classic WoW's launch so much because... oh, wait! BFA launch... Oh my god, I think I just realized something. BFA launched the day I started going to the gym. Because I remember I went and I worked out. And I worked out with a trainer. And it was like my first time ever working out with a trainer. And they were like, you know, gauging my strength and doing all that. And I remember I went back and I was like, dude, I'm ready for BFA launch. Let's go. And... I was just pumped, man. It was great. And I think that's part of the reason I really remember BFA too, is I tie it together with my start of going to the gym and having lower blood pressure. So I do remember that. And then I played with Jesse. Now I remember. Now it's all coming together, because I remember going on being like, I'm Buff Door. And I think that's where Buff Door started, because I was playing with Jesse that day, and the whole Buff Door thing came along, and then we just ran with it. So speaking of which, you know, I say that, and some people be like, he still looks skinny. All right. I tell people I'm not like super muscular. All right. But I used to be a stick, and now I'm like a toned stick. All right. So my muscle definition is great now in my stick figure, instead of being just a skeleton. And I've actually put on 10 pounds of muscle weight since then. So It's been great. I didn't go to the gym just to like become like some bodybuilder or whatever. I just went to get healthy because my body was falling apart, man. I got off topic now. I need to get back on topic, but WoW Classic launching, I just loved everybody was trying to play. It didn't matter if they didn't play WoW. Even people that didn't play WoW were like, I need to play WoW Classic because everybody keeps talking about this game forever, and I need to try it. So it was just flooded with people, and I think I just really enjoy being a part of those crazy events where like so many people are trying to play, and you get in and like it's like, oh man, I got level 24 and like I'm ahead of everybody, or like, oh man, this guy's catch. I just love that. So that's one of the reasons I love the launches of expansions as well, is so many people are playing and there's just this refreshed new energy, right? It's like the start of a new season, you know? A start of I should say sports season. I just said that like everybody knows what it is. You know, when you start the season, everybody's got high hopes, right? Everybody's like, dude, week 1 of this sports team season, let's go. My team's, you know, they got some draft picks. They signed some guys. You know, we were bad last year, but let's go. And then a couple weeks into it, you know if you're good or not. And then, you know. Oof. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about, was just launch day memories. So what was your favorite launch day expansion? It can also be Classic WoW if you want, and it doesn't have to be, but I'll allow it for the sake of this video. I would honestly have to pick. I would say Classic WoW would probably be my favorite launch. It was intense, but in terms of actual WoW expansions, I would actually say BFA might be my favorite, believe it or not. And then I'd probably put Pandaria up there. Then I'd probably slot in, like, I'm sure I had fun in Legion, so I'd put Legion. Then probably, like, Wrath and BC, about the same. And then I'd put Cataclysm. And then I'd put Draenor at the bottom. Draenor finishes last. Sorry, Draenor. It was a shit show to start. It is a shit show to finish. He had some fun in between, but so thank you for listening, watching. If you're new here, hit subscribe, hit the bell, or don't if you don't want to get flooded with videos. I don't blame you. Also, comment your favorite launch day memory and talk about it. You know, I want to read launch day memories. Or if you want to talk about what you're looking forward to in Shadowlands, let me know as well. And yeah, I'm actually working on my BFA in a minute, and that should be out pretty soon. I'm excited about that. So thank you for listening and watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.